The Neurocast from Truthsayers.
I'm Cheryl Stapleton from Truthsayers.
I'm Marc Caulfield. I'm the CEO of Demolish the Wall. We are a mental health consultancy business that specialise in normalising mental health conversations and mental health in the workplace.
As an organisation gets bigger, it's very easy to lose the little people, the sense of who your people are within the organisation. That's what Stress Assess as a tool enables, is you to be able to get quickly in touch with everyone within your organisation, where surveys aren't really enabling you to get that truth out. People have so many reasons why they won't reveal what they really feel because of all those anxieties around, is this going to affect my job? Is this going to affect the promotion? What do they want me to say? And you start to condition what you're saying.
That's the beauty of it, isn't it? I think insofar as it gets to the nub, and it, if you ask someone a question and you give them a load of time to answer it, you can guarantee their answer isn't right, because you start going, oh, should I say that? Should I say that? Is it really anonymous? Will they know who's done it? Will they recognize my handwriting? Will they see it's my laptop I use? And all these sorts of things, which is not answering the question. And I think it's just about organizations need to let people understand the reason we're doing this is to be better. We're not doing it to point the finger at someone or get rid of someone or tear a department apart. We're doing it because we want to be better. And that's a really important message to get across, because I think that the whole stress thing is interesting. So I talk about there's sort of a path to mental ill health. And if you look at that path, there are certain areas where a business can really make an impact. And if you look at things like, if you start with pressure is a good thing, right? We all need a bit of pressure. You and I probably felt a bit of pressure before we started this. Nothing wrong with that. It helps people perform, okay? Where that goes unchecked and it's kind of fairly relentless, and you perhaps don't have the support or the training that you should have, this can quickly move to this stress level. And this is the big area where a business can make a huge difference by putting the right resources in place, by saying no to a client, by charging the right amount of money so you can employ the right number of people, by actually having the balls to go back to a client sometimes and go, no, actually, you're behaving badly. You can't do that. Lots of people are not very good at doing that. And the point is that when you get into this stress level, this is where organizations can make a big difference. If you don't address the stress then, what you'll find, and this is my case, is you start to move into this kind of whole anxiety area, right? Where you start to really worry about things that you could do 6 months before perfectly well. You start to second guess yourself. You start to self-doubt, and you start to go, actually, I'm not sure I can do this anymore. Well, organizations can step in before that happens if they can see the data, if they can see the truth.
Absolutely. That's key. And it's getting in there before the big wave hits.
Absolutely. There's far too much reactive work being done. And I feel what Truthsayers can do with Stress Assess, and with, in fact, all of the stuff you guys do, is get in before. What we want to do is prevent this happening. What you don't want is to go and mop up people who have fallen over, because unfortunately, some of those people won't get up again. What is important is to jump on the things when you see them. And if you're using someone like Stress Assess that gets you to the truth, you've got to act. Right? There's no point in doing it if you go, oh, that's not very nice. Anyway, never mind. You've got to act, but it gives you the chance to stop it before it starts.
And it might reveal some uncomfortable truths.
Well, it will do. It will do. I've got a client at the moment, and I've been talking to the MD and the HR director, who we are about to start some fairly deep piece of work with them. And they're a bit nervous, but they're also excited, because they go, you know what? We're leaders, we're proper leaders. We'll accept that we're not perfect, and we want to make it better. I think, there's a really good opportunity here to show a little bit of, modesty and being a little bit humble and going, you know what, I might be the MD of this or the CEO of this, but I'm not perfect. And this is going to help me be better. And it's going to help all of us be better. And, fundamentally, people want to build careers in good businesses. People don't like change. People don't want to change job every 2 or 3 years. It's very, very unusual for a human to actually want that change. What they want is to feel they can grow somewhere, they can move up, and they can progress. They know what they're doing, purpose, and all of these sorts of good things. Work-life balance is important. Working from home is probably not going to go away. And they've got to start respecting, you're asking people to do things possibly above and beyond in their homes. And I think that's a really important thing.